I was abused. Therefore, I do not want to engage in this kind of thing. And that's what you should say. Not that, yeah, that Joe. You want me? Oh, well, then come and get it, baby. What's Anya? Who's next? Leila, the motivational speaker, or is it the pedo?
I heard from a little birdie that you dated Angela and
Linda.
from here. Sibongile,
No.
I
you
forgot the
dated
surname.
them.
It's a yes and no answer.
Okay.
You know, no. Let me explain.
Elaborate.
Let me explain. All right. Before them, that's the work that I do. I'm surrounded by talent. I'm surrounded by people. When I approached them, it was for that.
Yeah.
I wanted to help them with their talent and to
Yeah.
manage their influence.
Yeah.
They decided I want to draw Leila.
So they asked you out. Crazy.
Yes.
How old are you?
How
if you
old
don't mind us asking.
Next month, on the 15th of March, I will be turning 40 years old.
So how old is the youngest person you've ever dated?
My 60s.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, how old?
Well, how old what? What
How
was
old
the
is the
question?
youngest person you've ever dated?
Angela was 17.
Wait, what? How old were you? But Leila, how old were you?
If it was up to me, those two popular girls that are well known, I would not have dated them.
And Sibongile.
Nigga, left, right, and center. Shame. So I moved in. No, I had my fish. I enjoyed myself. Oh, okay. What?
There's a lot of grown men looking at young girls out here.
And Leila.
Have you guys seen the video where TikToker and motivational speaker Simba Leila is having an interview with Sima, Yanda, and Ziwe of Podcast and Chill Met Jean Don't, and she says something absolutely vile. Buckle up, I'm about to piss you all the way off. In this interview, Leila, motivational speaker Yakaka, basically talks about how she dated influencer Angela Angela Linda. I am gonna admit, I have never heard of this woman in my life, but good for her. She doesn't say much about her relationship with Angela, but the hosts, trained in the arts of drama, ask her something very important. They ask her, Leila, how old are you? Confidently, Leila, motivational speaker Yomsuzo, says I am turning 40 years old this year. Stay with me here, this is gonna be very important. The hosts seem to be incredibly shocked. At this point, since I've never heard of any of these people, I am kind of confused until they ask her, when did you date Angela? Leila says something along the lines of her and Angela dated around 5 years ago. Okay, it's time to get real. After a quick Google search of how old Angela Linda is, I found out that Angela was born on the 18th of June, 2003. I may not know much about algebra, but I know 1 + 1 = 2, and I did maths lit in high school, so let's do the math. Someone born in 2003 this year is turning 22 years old. Let's do the math. 22 minus 5 is 17. Just for a reminder, in case you weren't paying attention, Leila is turning 40 this year. 40 minus 5 is 35? Hold me back.
Just this week, Leila went on a public platform and decided to romanticize predatory behavior. She was trying to convince us that it's okay for a 35-year-old to be with a 17-year-old who cannot sign a contract legally, who cannot vote legally, who cannot drive legally. But she was trying to convince us that it's okay just because she was approached by...
At the age of 35 years, she was dating a 17-year-old. That is Sis Leila Nyani. She went on a podcast and confidently admitted that she's a and while she did not say in verbatim, I am a but everything that she said was evidence to the fact that she is a And then she has the audacity to say, no, they came to me. The fuck? Who's the adult in this situation? Because you cannot tell me that as a 35-year-old, you are not able to differentiate between what is wrong and what is right. No, you cannot tell me that. Just because kids, young girls come to you and they confess their love for you or attraction to you, it does not mean that you should take advantage of them. It does not mean that. You are the grown person here. You are the one that whose frontal lobe has fully developed in this situation. Therefore, you are the one that is able to differentiate between wrong and right.
My 12-year-old has claimed Elijah as her dream man, says Nicole Harrington. Nicole, you need to get your daughter checked out. I'm 41 years old and this is an issue.
What business does a 35-year-old have being friends with a 17-year-old? What business does a 35-year-old have not being able to say, we shouldn't date 17-year-old child because I'm a fully fledged adult, a respectable adult? What business does a 40-year-old have still believing that they were in the right? Guys? And I've been on the spiel of hating Tahi. Look, still hate him. That ain't gonna change. That ain't gonna change. Don't worry about that. However, never think that just because I'm a lesbian, I do not enter lesbian spaces and critical of their actions. Because, hey, I cannot lie. As a lesbian myself, who at 21 partially kind of dated a 31-year-old, in the lesbian space, there is a huge problem with age gap. But, and again, it's not a problem in the sense of like, obviously like the Sarah Paulson of it all. That's fine because like she is a fully fledged adult. They're two adults in love. Don't matter. I had no business as a 21-year-old dating a 31-year-old, you know? And my situation also had a situation where there was a 20-year-old dating that 31-year-old. She has no business. And it wasn't on us, girl. That 31-year-old weirdo. Same as, what's her name, Leila? Laila? I need to double check. Leila. What? You with your chest said when they asked how old was she when you dated her? She was 17. Ow! Right. Hold on, I need to put hot water in this pot. All I'm saying, jail. What do you mean? Oh, I moved towards her or something like that, or like I contacted her because I wanted to like, you know, help her talents A B C D E F G. So you're a fully fledged adult to be able to help her talents and manage, but you're not a fully fledged adult to tell her, hey girl, you're 17, I'm 35, this cannot happen. If not on the basis of like an age gap like that is just not like, I feel like if you're going to do an age gap relationship, the younger one should be the 35-year-old, you know? Youngest should be, and I'm someone, I can't lie, I love an age gap. Not like that though, I'm trying to reform myself because apparently these bitches should, I mean, honestly, now I'm at the age where like, it's alright now. But at 2021, had no business.
But because of my childhood traumas, that is the systematic trauma we have as a people in our country. I was very fat, I was very depressed, and I hated myself. I created personas to appease the people in my life. No, I didn't go after them. A predator goes after the prey. I wasn't going after them. They went after me. FYI, if it was up to me, those two popular girls that are well known, I would not have dated them. They decided, I want to jola Leila.
Bro, Leila, what the heck? Can I turn those boys on a band to God? Like, what was that? What was that? Bro, like, after you mentioned your age and their age, you should have shut up and just allow the people to judge you. Bemele uhlalela ba uyithobe utshengisa ukuyisola. Utshengisa ukuyisola ngento oyenzile noma ngizothi owayenza. What? Not to defend it, not to defend yourself. You'd no comeback from that. Everybody makes mistakes. You see, if you just admitted that you were wrong and you actually saw something that was wrong with the situation, idlulile mhlawumbe abantu bebezokujaja kodwa hayi ngale ndlela buka manje. You know, and I had the bad luck to come across one of your old videos because I had no idea who you were prior to this point, and I came across one of your videos where you were talking about, you know, something that happened in your past, and you spoke about how you were a child at the time, and it's like, why couldn't you extend courtesy to the girl? Because she was a child at the time. What do you mean you don't chase? You attract. She's the one that came on to you. Who was the grown-up in the situation? You were 35, G. Okay, and now the fact that you are 40 and you still don't see anything wrong with what happened just goes to show. It shows just how much little of work that you've done on yourself, right? And I don't know you personally, okay? So I can't really be like, hey, you're like this, you're like that. But that was shallow as... Like, that was messed up on so many levels. Futhi siyokhuluma sizizikhihle zamagwebu eLeila. Sinikhuza ukuthi iyekani ingane. And you know, Zama posed the question, right? Zama was like, why is it that when this thing happens, you know, in queer sort of like setups where like this way older person is dating this way younger person, it's a kiki situation. And to be quite honest, my take is that like society sort of like enjoys seeing masculine women present or rather exhibit the same characteristics as men because it goes back to the thing of, well, we are no better than men, right? And it just sucks, man. It just sucks.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most important person everyone in the Free State has been asking themselves. Ngaka ya Leila ke mang? Leila o tsamaya ho kae? Leila o nwang? Leila o jang? Leila o sebedisa? Sheba pedigree ya Leila. Banana ba hae from Angelo to Sbongile to the new one. No! Hi. Now the new one is more fire. I thought personally. Angela? MRP. Okay. I don't have a new one. Correction. I'm single. Okay, but between us, what are you saying? Nothing. Hey. I don't chase, I attract. How? I want to attract. Yeah? Me yourself, not myself. I don't chase. She fire. Why you think so? Okay, I was thinking about her. I thought I'm gonna know. Okay. Cat, kitty poop. How old do you think I am? Okay. In 2025, I'll be 40.
Yo, guys, being me sucks. Ogre. Bro, I can't check out a hot person because the minute they set eyes on me, they give me a big smile and they're like, hi Leila, Yo, guys, being known or famous or whatever the hell is happening in my life is a movie. Like, guys, and it's happened to me several times today. It's like this hot person I see, I'm like, ooh. And then just as they spot me, like, oh, hi, Leila, I'm like, ah, shit.
Vault unlocked. Guys, I came across this lady, Laila. I've seen her videos before, right? A lot of people love her. She's a motivational speaker. She mingles with the celebrities and people of that nature, right? Important people, if you will. She was on Spreading Humors, and she divulged, or rather she was questioned by Osima about the person that she dated in the past, right? And she said the person, and she did agree that they dated. Then Sima asked how old she is currently, and I think she's 40 or 41 years old, and she dated this other person that we're speaking about 5 years ago, so it would be 40. And at the time she was 35, and at the time she was dating this other person that was 17. And apparently, allegedly, it's not the only teen that she dated, but we'll stick to that one. And you should see the girls that this girl has dated. They're very pretty. I saw in one of her motivational speaking engagements, where she was wearing the black, grey, and white attire. I'm sure a lot of you guys have seen it. And she spoke about how she's not lesbian. And then there was another interview she did on the radio where she spoke about she doesn't like to give herself any labels. They asked her, are you lesbian? And she said, no, I don't like to give myself labels. I'm just Leila. In many of her videos, she does speak about the abuse that she faced. That she faced in life. And this has propelled her to motivate and encourage young girls. In that interview on Spreading Humors, she says that the young innocent kids that she dated when she was in her 30s, late 30s, it wasn't her fault. Just like a typical pedo would say, it wasn't her fault, they came to me. It's the same monologue that they give. It's not my fault. The kids are interested in me. These younger people are interested in me. I just went with the flow. She's a motivational speaker. And the crazy thing is, nobody's really talking about it. I don't know if they fear her. What's going on? Why is nobody talking about it? Is it because that relationship that she had with that young child girl has ended? Therefore it makes it right. Or is it because she's a female? A lesbian female, in my opinion, that's a pedo. What is a 35-year-old doing dating a 17-year-old? If she was a man, there would be an uproar. Cancellation, if you will. But nobody's really saying anything about it because it's Leila, the lesbian lady, laying with young ladies, if you will. That's weird and disgusting. And why did she lie and say that she's not lesbian, but she's been dating girls? That's all we know her to do. Apart from the motivational speaking. They come to me. It almost sounds like she's making herself sound cool and great and so cutesy and so attractive. Oh, they come to me. They're teenagers. If it was a man, everybody would be screaming statutory R. People would be screaming PDF file. But because it's a girl, a woman, a lady, omdala, nobody say anything about it. Or is it because of her affiliation? Look at the way Sima got up from her chair. She was shocked as well because Sima knows. One thing about Sima that I feel like I know, that girl's got discernment. You all might think she's the funny girl. Yeah, she's the funny girl, whatever. She's got a lot of discernment. And people tend to take that for granted and overlook it.
But listen to the things that that girl says. She doesn't say things because she wants to get the outrage. She believes what she's saying or what she's thinking. You can tell. I can. And she was shocked, as everybody should be. You are still gonna book her to motivate. She's always motivating girls, and yet dating young girls because they bring themselves to her. We can and we should look at her past, where she said that she was a beaut. What did I say? And then some of you said, "What do you mean change?" I said, people that get a beaut, most of the time, start changing. But change. They become gays and lesbians and transgender. It messes with their brain. They question themselves. Or they try to protect themselves by sticking to the same sex. It's not a normal, natural thing. Some of you were saying, when I said people that get abused, some of them, but change. What do you mean they change? Because they were born this way. No, they weren't. They weren't. I don't have to be a psychologist to see. Because why is it that most of them, if not all of them, always say the same thing? I was a beaut. And then why do they detransition or stop with their gayism and lesbianism? Why but stop here if you were born that way? When they start to find Jesus Christ, because Jesus Christ is going to tell you the truth. And it's going to make you see it's not your fault. It's those abusers that did this to you. But Leila is a motivational speaker. Is she not doing the same thing to them? Dating younger girls like that at her age? Impressionable girls? And then she thinks she's so cool. It's giving predator vibes. Not because she thinks she's cool that she's giving predator vibes. It's giving, I'm a figure of authority and power, young lady. I'm going to motivate you. And if you come on to me, it's you did it. I remove myself from the situation as umtomdala, an elderly. You wanted me. Which is why none of those girls will speak up and say anything. She said it with her chest that she dated a 17-year-old at 35. And she knew exactly that she'd get away with it because she's a girl. And because of a sad story of being abused. It's a sad story. But if it was a man that did what she did, would you not be outraged? I'm disgusted. It's giving the same steps that predators follow. They become motivational speakers, they become authority figures, they become people that are well known and respected in the community to prey on young people. That's what they do. Am I lying? I'm not. And then they come out to say, but she came on to me. They want me. What can I do? I'm so cool. I'm so sexy. You're not. You're actually really not. They came on to you. Their initial intentions were to learn from you, be motivated by you, be mentored by you. If you are a mentor or somebody of authority to a younger person, a child in their teens, when they come on to you, you say, no, that is wrong, child. I'm here for this mission to teach you and guide you and show you the way. I was abused. Therefore, I do not want to engage in this kind of thing. And that's what you should say. Not that, yeah, Joe. You want me? Oh, well, then come and get it, baby. What, Lanya? Not. People are not talking about it. And it's disgusting. Because as much as males are predators, women are predators too. I'm not lesbian. I'm not. You're a butch. What do they call him? Hey, the butch. The feminine and the butch. Come on. And you dated those other girls. Why did you lie? So you're lying in your motivational speeches. What else are you lying about? Hey, Randa. And everybody's just gonna keep quiet. Because she's rubbing shoulders with the likes of Bonang Mateba. We've seen the videos. Or this, that, and the other. How many other girls is she busy grooming? And they're not grooming as in mentoring, grooming them to become great. Grooming. Because slowly but surely you fall into this thing and you become that monster. And those kids that you were dating that are 17, they don't really see it. They think you love them. Can't you out there and you still have all those traumas, but you're motivating people. You haven't gotten rid of yours. If you can date a 17-year-old at 35 and say it with your chest on such a big platform, why did Sima get up like that? Sima knows. You know. And you should be talking about it. And you should be doing your investigations, TikTok people and internet people of her past and stuff like that. And she stopped. People will ask, then if she was really grooming or she's a PDF file, why don't these young girls come out? How can they? She's a well-known name, popular. I told you, numbers count in this game. You have the smaller numbers, they won't believe you. If it was a man, you'd be outraged. It's a woman, a butch. What do they call them? Butch. The girls that are like boys. Whatever. And you can see where it all trickles down from the abuse that she got. I told you guys. Bachincha. I told you. Now I don't know why people don't listen to me. I'm telling the truth. It's like we're living in different dimensions. Anyway, Leila, let's see who's still gonna be booking her. Good luck to you guys. Are you gonna ask her about the PDF stuff? Or is you just fine with her motivating girls? What else are you motivating them to do? It's wrong. I was just passing by to say, it's disgusting. It's scary. Right? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you guys do enjoy my videos, please do click on the thank you button. And before you guys leave out of here, please do drop me a comment in the comment section down below. Let me check again. Somebody's watching me. It's Jesus Christ, my Lord. Oh, it will never be the spirit of anxiety and nonsense, mental illness and skin GP, and no one. It will never be that. The one that's watching me is Jesus Christ, my Lord. Forevermore. Full stop. Right? I'll see you in the next time. Bye.